Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 35, Club 3 of our non-league to legend save. And today we're here with a game against Barnet like I promised. And as you can see, we're in 4th place in the table right now. Played 8, won 5, drawn 2, lost 1. Now I'll show you how we got to that point. We played our first game of the season on camera against Crew Alexandra. Won that one easily 2-0 as you know. We then went on and drew 1-1 with Sutton. Now, there was an annoying goal in this game that really irritated me. How do I watch it? I can't remember how to watch it. Watch goals, here you go. We'll quickly watch the goals. The equaliser, the 90th minute. Tom, we'll just call him Tom. Yeah, this was pretty much irritating, and I did get a little bit annoyed about it. Because it wasn't the only time it happened. Lewis scored the penalty for us. I mean, Mr. Reliable. He's always there with the penalties for us. But watch this. Like, in control of the game, running down the clock, Masterson does that. He does that. Wasn't happy at all. I did get a little bit angry about that one. But then we went on, followed that up after I gave him a bit of a slate, and I did not mean to press on Gribbin there. And we went and won 3-1 against Stevenage, with Aaron Lewis getting on the penalty spot again. Another penalty scored by him, Amir Berkovic and Callum Gribbin with the goals. Then we lost 2-1 to Exeter in the Carabao Cup. Nobody really cared. I put out a reserve team, but Jordan Ponticelli gets us a goal. Then the 2-2 draw with Luton. Right, Amir Berkovic and Jordan Maguire drew with the goals. But look when they scored their goal in the 83rd minute. Shall we just show you the goals again, shall we? Yeah, oh, sorry, they scored their goal on the 95th minute here against Luton. I can't remember. I think it showed me something different a minute ago. I don't know what game I pressed on then. But you'll see the goals. I mean, we don't care about any of these goals. Watch this one. Wait, hold on, is that us? I don't know what the game's doing anymore. Yeah, here we go. So, look, they go forward. I mean, looks comfortable. We're in a good position here. Lewis is taking his time. And passes it. I think he passes it in a moment. He should do. Passes it to the keeper. Dion Garnier, you might notice in the team. And look, Kavanagh does that. I mean, 2 games, we did the exact same thing. It's incredibly irritating. But it's fine. We can live with that. We then went and lost 3-1 to Ebbsfleet with Jordan Ponticelli getting on the score sheet again. I mean, wasn't the best of performances. We did embarrass ourselves massively in that game. Then a lovely 3-0 win over Exeter to make up for the Carabao Cup exit against them. Jordan Ponticelli with 2 goals in that game. Harvey Gilmore with his first goal for the club. Then we followed that up with a 1-0 win over Northampton. I didn't mean to press on it. Ian Carlo Poveda with a goal there. We'll just call him Poveda. It's much easier. And that was a lovely little win to make up for the loss last season against Northampton. Then we lost to Salford in the Cup, the Checker Trade, on the penalties. Bit disappointing, but who cares? I put out a reserve team because I wanted to focus on the league match 5 days later. And then we went and won that league match, Tom Bayliss and Ponticelli with the goals, to give us the 2-1 victory. And that brings us today to where we play Barnet at the Hive. Now, I will also show you transfers, because there was a couple after you guys left us. Where was the last one you've seen? It would have been Callum Whelan. We then went and brought in Dion Garnier, who rejected us at the start of the season, to come back to the club. We didn't bring... I lost words there. We did manage to bring him back. I mean, he's already played 2 games more than he did last season. He's a much better goalkeeper. He's on a 7.05 so far this season. He's doing fantastic things. I mean, without him, we would have been in a little bit more problems than we are right now. And now we got Poveda. We brought him in 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. And we brought him in free transfer from Manchester City. He had loans. He had a loan at Brentford, I think, at one point, or they bought him from Brentford. Let's have a look, actually, instead of just assuming. No, okay, so they got him from Brentford. He was originally at Barcelona. Never played a game of football. We brought him in. He looks like a decent little player. Quite happy to have him. Then we brought in Joe Geldhart from Wigan on loan. 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Looks like a good little player. I mean, he hasn't scored a goal in the league. Oh, in fact, guys, he hasn't scored a goal. I thought he scored, but he hasn't scored at all yet so far. He has got 1 assist. We are expecting more from him, but nothing's come yet. And I don't know if you knew about all these loans, but they're all gone out on loan. So let's get into today's game. We'll show you what we're rolling with. I think I'm going to start Ponticelli because he's been on much better form. So we are going to start Ponticelli up front. We're going to use him as the pressing forward on attack. And hopefully that will work for us. So let's go into what's wrong with Thompson actually. We do have a suspension today. Oh no, we don't. Lewis is back. I thought Lewis was suspended. He must have been out for the Salford game. So we got Lewis back. We haven't got Berkovic back yet. He's not fit enough to start, but I think I've just realised he's fit enough to be on the bench. I must have set this team up at one point and just not realised what I did. But it's okay. I mean, we have a good little team out. So we're going to submit that. We're going to get into the match day bit where I normally tell you the squad. And we will tell you who is going to be starting here against Barnet in the Sky Bet League 2. In goal, we got Dion Garnier. Or Garner. I keep calling him Garnier. I don't know why. Dion Garner. Then the back four of Lewis, Williams, Masterton and Hamburger. With Gilella just in front of them in the CDM role. Then you got Whelan and Bayliss as the middle two. And then Poveda, Maguire Drew and Ponticelli as our front three. Now I'm hoping today we can get a nice little victory. A nice little confirmed... You know, we're expected to get a victory against Barnet. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did slip up. But I'm hoping we'll be okay. Yeah, let's say that. Let's say that the pundits are right to back you up and prove it. So that should be enough. I'm recording this video straight after the last one. I mean, obviously I've gone through the days. But I'm recording it straight after the last one. So I'm still not feeling very well. But this will be the last video I record for this day. So hopefully next time I record I'll be a bit more aware and more accurate with my words, because I really am struggling today. But it's okay. But highlight number one there, 19 seconds in. Garner's already had made a save. Hopefully it gets better than that. Come on. Oh dear, they have a corner. Barnet on the attack. Barnet are putting all the pressure on us right now. Massaro comes out and gets it. Massaro with the delivery in. Cleared by Williams. And it's gone over to Ling. Just wide. I don't like to give them a shout before the 16th minute because I like to give them a time to feed into the game. But so far, we definitely look like we need to feed into the game. We're playing awfully. Garner with the kick out to Williams. Don't do anything stupid. This is one thing about our tactic. It's a bit frustrating sometimes because they will give away the ball in silly places. Lewis into Bayliss, into Whelan. Go forward. Why are we going backwards? Gilella. Bayliss. Lovely little switch ball out wide there to Hamburger. Maguire Drew on the ball now. Goes back to Hamburger. Into Masterson. His touch sometimes lets us down massively, as you can see of one of the goals. And it's through to Ponticelli. Can he finish it? Not the best of finishes. We've seen much better from him so far this season. That was a terrible finish. Terrible from Ponticelli, who's with his second spell under our management after we had him on loan at Tranmere. And I really rated him. The same as Berkovic. And we've got them both here. We're going to go with a get creative, because it looks like we're starting to get our way into the game. We've had 3 shots now, only 1 on target, so the get creative should deal with that issue. 4 shots, 1 on target. We need to be hitting the target a bit more. We've had a few games where we've done this. Okay, that's the end of that. They're all composed. Let's show some passion. Show some passion. Come on, we need 10 minutes of passion before half time. Let's see what we can do. So far, guys, it's been a very boring game. I'm just trying to talk through, give you something to listen to, because so far this game has been very disappointing. I'm going to have to give them a halftime chant where I'm saying I'm not happy. I'm going to have to do it. I keep saying chant, but it's really a halftime team talk or a shout during the game. So I'm going to say we're not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Let's go with that one. It's gained focus on one of our players. Who's that then? That's Poveda. That's fine. We need Poveda to start performing, because when Berkovic is back, Poveda's one of the players at risk of losing his spot, him or Maguire Drew. And I haven't really decided which one will be dropped, because Berkovic will be back in the team when he's fit. Because he is our best player. He's one of our best players in this entire squad. Gribbin, when he's trained in positions, he'll be in the team. But we will just have him coming in and out at the moment until he's ready. We're going to give a get creative again. They're all inspired, that's fine. Williams is calm. But Barnet are the one with the next highlight. It's Cowrie. Carter, delivered into the middle. We're 1-0 down. 1-0 down. It's a very, very disappointing goal to concede. I was expecting better from us, but clearly not. Clearly I was expecting too much. I'm going to give a demand more now, you know. That was terrible from us. Let's make a change. Ponticelli hasn't quite been at the races today, but we are going to... Yeah, you know what? We're going to bring on Geldhart, and we'll put him in the advanced forward role. See what he can do for us out there. We're also going to bring off Galella, because there's no point being defensive. Let's go and win this game. We'll bring on Callum Gribbin in a role he's used to, and we'll also... Do you know what? We're going to bring him on as a shadow striker and see if we can just go at them, really. They've got a corner, though, Barnet. Please just clear it. Please just clear it. Okay, it's gone wide. It's not been a very good performance from us so far today. Right, end of highlight. Good. So let's just try and win this game. Yeah, I'm very disappointed so far, to be honest with you. We've played much better than this throughout the other games. We're going to give a... We'll watch this highlight and see what happens. I was wondering what shout to give them, but we won't do one until this highlight is over. Williams goes forward. Just lumps it forward for no apparent reason. And Barnet have the ball back. Good defending there for Masterson. Can we get an attack here? Maguire Drew. Bayliss. Whelan. Come on. But Paveda into Whelan. Bayliss again. We're knocking the ball around really nicely. Gribbin. Geldhart. Oh, Gelhart, sorry. Bayliss. Whelan again. Come on, let's go forward. We're not making any progress right now. Maguire Drew gives it away. It's Gribbin. Whelan again. Paveda. Look at this football we're putting together. It's out to Lewis. Lewis normally puts a good delivery in. And it wasn't a bad delivery, but there was just no one attacking it. But we do have a penalty. I wasn't aware of this. But Aaron Lewis is going to step up and take the penalty. Please, we need a goal now, Lewis. Come on. You're normally Mr. Reliable. Can you do it again? Lewis steps up, scores. Come on, Lewis. Get in there. Aaron Lewis has become our new Mr. Reliable after we lost Ollie Banks when we was at Tranmere. And he was very, very efficient from the spot. So's Lewis. Brilliant from him. Let's try and win this game, you know. We're going to go for it. We're going to get creative. We're going to see if we can push forward. I'm not going to change that because that's always a death wish when you change that. So, let's make our final change. We're going to bring off Maguire Drew. Get Amir Berkovitz on. See if he can produce something. He's not fully fit, hence why he's only on the bench. But let's just see if he can come on and produce something for us today. We're going to show some passion for the last 5 minutes of the game. Let's see if we can get anything. But Santos has got a free kick now for Barnet. Carter goes forward. Oh, Lewis has missed it. Flynn is through. Good save, Garner. Dion Garner behind is just doing bits in goal for us this season. He's doing fantastically. If we knew he was this good last season, he would have been in instead of the other Chelsea lone keeper we had. Ooh. Yeah, it was a weird noise from me there, but I thought they scored. But yeah, he's definitely a good goalkeeper. Maybe he was what we should have had in all along last season. That was a strange free kick. Just kicked it straight to O'Hara. I hope this doesn't mean that they're going to have a highlight from this. Doesn't look good though, does it? Lewis heads it away. Now it's Flynn. Now it's Ling. Ling on the ball. Goes forward. Cowrie. Coleman. We've lost. 2-1 down. 2-1 down. Really, really poor defending again. Really poor defending. We're going to give a... should let us do a shout, please. Let us do a shout. Push forward. Who made the mistake? Masterson is there. Where's our other defender? Masterson was just terrible defending again. He's letting us down regularly. Oh, I'm gutted. And they've got another corner. They could make it 3-1. They could make it 3-1. They've hit the post. Well, apparently it was charged down by Garner, but I thought they hit the post. Disappointing so far today. Absolutely shocking from us. Yes, it's going better than it did last season, but we didn't obviously start the season with Coventry, and we are trying to build something here. It's a foul there by Lewis, our right back. Please don't get sent off. We don't need another red card. Just yellow, that's fine. We can live with a yellow. As you can tell, I'm a bit defeated by this game. Obviously, we have been defeated, but I'm a bit like, I don't know what to do. what to do, what to say from this game. It's not been the best of performances from us. We've let ourselves down. And yeah, we have gone and lost away from home up to Barnet at the Hive. I mean, we're still in the playoff picture, we're still in the playoff places, but really we didn't really cut the mustard today. We should have done better than that. It wasn't good enough. We're going to assertively say, I'm not happy with your performance out there. Only a couple of them care. But it's fine. It's something. We've gone out there. We've let ourselves down, but obviously it doesn't get easier, as you can see. Gillingham is our next game. Team top of the table. So yeah, can't do a lot about that. We've obviously let ourselves down. Now we're just loading in to see where you'll rejoin us. Like, as I've said before, it's going to be 1 game episodes throughout this entire season. See how it goes. And if it works really well like I expect it to, it may carry on. We are in 5th after that defeat. I mean, who else won games? Did Oldham win? Oldham, where's Oldham? Oldham drew, so they dropped points. Chesterfield drew, they dropped points. Crawley won, and they brought themselves into it. Salford, what happened to Salford? Where's Salford? Am I blind? Oh, they lost to Wimbledon. So it was a bad day for everybody around the tops. That's fine. We can live with that, knowing that. That's fine, knowing those results. That's not cost us as bad as I expected it to. Now, I think the next game you'll see us will be... Ooh, where are we right now? We're September the 11th. I don't want to leave it too long. I'm going to say roughly Chesterfield or Wimbledon. Probably Wimbledon. Let's say Wimbledon. And if we come back beforehand, then it'll be a treat for everybody. We're going to say Wimbledon, and we will see you there. And if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. And I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you later.